Hey, everybody. Well, it didn't take long. I thought that when the Philadelphia Eagles drafted Jalen Hurtz, they were saying, hey, you know what? We need our own version of Lamar Jackson. We need a dual threat quarterback. Carson Wentz is mobile, but he isn't quite the quarterback that can get us to the promised land. And, folks, you saw this coming. I did, because, look, prior to the matter with Jalen Hurtz, Nick Foles took over for an injured Carson Wentz and ran the read option offense better than he did on the way to their eventual Super Bowl championship win 2 years ago. So when Carson gets his opportunity, and yeah, I know it's a coronavirus-directed season and we've all had to make a lot of adjustments, but the simple fact of the matter is that, look, Carson has not been effective. And I've heard people make excuses for him, like Brian Greasy, saying that it's his line and basically trying to throw everybody under the bus but Carson Wentz himself. But the simple fact of the matter is, when Carson Wentz has had the opportunity to hit wide open receivers, more often than the norm, he has not. No, more often than the norm. There's clearly something wrong this year. Maybe his whole routine is off because of these games and practice sessions. You don't know quite what time you're going to start sometimes. Or maybe your game is shifted, or your opponent's game, or your game because of your opponent's problem. And didn't have a training camp. Maybe Carson Wentz is the kind of guy that needs a training camp and structure before he's 100% ready to be effective for an NFL season. Wouldn't surprise me. But whatever the case, he's not doing well. Maybe it's problems at home. Maybe it's some combination of the above. I think it's that. But whatever it is, he's been benched. The Philadelphia Eagles put out a press release that said QB Jalen Hurtz to start Sunday versus Saints. Head coach Doug Pederson has made the decision that Jalen Hurtz will be the starting quarterback Sunday against the New Orleans Saints at Lincoln Financial Field. He said, I have come to a decision, and I'm going to go with Jalen Hurtz this week against New Orleans, Pederson said in an exclusive one-on-one interview Tuesday afternoon presented by Wawa, as well as for the Eagles Insider podcast presented by Lincoln Financial Group. We're not where we want to be as an offense. I looked at the whole thing and decided that for this week, to look for that spark again, to try to get the team over the hump, to try to get everybody playing better. The decision was his and his alone, Pederson said, and he did not want to get into the hypotheticals of whether Hurtz would be the starting quarterback for the remainder of the 2020 season. Pederson did not discuss the specifics of his conversations with both Hurtz and Wentz, other than he notified them of the decision on Monday evening. He praised the way both players reacted. Carson is like all of us right now. He's disappointed. He's frustrated. Pederson said, he's been a professional through it all. He supports his teammates, and that's what you want to see from him, the leader of the team. I know sometimes the quarterback gets a lot of blame like the head coach does. It's the good with the bad. It's not about Carson Wentz. It's not about one person. We know we have issues on offense, and it has been a struggle for us all season. That's where the frustration lies a little bit. But he's been a pro and would expect nothing less. And I'll play for you.
Eagles Entertainment. Welcome, Eagles everywhere, to the Eagles Insider Podcast, presented by Lincoln Financial Group. I'm Eagles Insider Dave Spadaro, and we have an exclusive for you on this Tuesday. The Eagles making their decision who will be the quarterback on Sunday when the New Orleans Saints come to Lincoln Financial Field. I sat down for my weekly one-on-one with head coach Doug Pederson as he announced his decision. Welcome to our weekly one-on-one with head coach Doug Pederson. I'm Eagles Insider Dave Spadaro. Coach Pederson, how are you today?
Dave, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Good. Hey, it's Tuesday here. I know we have a lot to talk about, particularly about the quarterback position. Let's go back first to Sunday in Green Bay. You made the decision to insert Jalen Hurtz into the lineup. Why did you do that? I know you talked about it on Monday, but just go back to this. Why did you do that? And as you've evaluated his performance, what did you see from Jalen?
Well, you know, during the game, I just felt like things were they weren't progressing as the offense that I thought we were going to do. The game plan as it evolved and struggled just a little bit to continue to sustain any kind of movement in the game and so I decided, with just under 8 minutes to go there in the third quarter to insert Jalen. We always have a plan each week to put Jalen in the football game, but put him in and let him see what he could do. And really at the time I was looking for that spark, right? And I was looking for that momentum that might change the outcome of the game, or at least change, a possession or two of the game and kind of get us back into it. And decided to keep him in, and obviously had a chance to, gave us an opportunity, scored the touchdown. Obviously, we had the big punt return for a touchdown, and really brought us back into that football game, and is what I was looking for, and I think that's what we were looking for as a football team. So that was the decision there.
All right, so it's been a couple of days now. You said you wanted to take some time to make a decision about who would start Sunday here at Lincoln Financial Field against New Orleans. Have you made a decision on that, and who will it be at quarterback if you have?
Yeah, I wanted to remove myself obviously emotionally from the game on Sunday and spend some time thinking about this week and how we were going to prepare for New Orleans. And so I have come to a decision, and I'm going to go with Jalen Hurtz this week against New Orleans.
Okay, so the rookie gets his first NFL start. Doug, why did you go in that direction? What factors did you take into account to name Jalen the starter?
Now, you know what, right about here, I got to say this. What Sean Payton ought to do is make his own switcheroo and say, on Thursday, right? Hey, Jameis Winston will start in place of Taysom Hill, which is what everybody would love, because everyone knows that Jameis Winston is a much better quarterback than Taysom Hill. But I digress.
Quite honestly, we're not where we want to be as an offense. We know that. And you guys have heard me say this a lot around here in the 5 years that I've been here, and it's never about one person. And, we won a championship a couple years ago with a group of men, and it's never about one guy. And, so I looked at the whole thing and decided that for this week and to look for that spark again, to try to get the team over the hump, to try to get everybody playing better, right? And obviously the quarterback position is included there. So that's really the decision that I came to, moving forward this week.
So there you go, folks. He made the decision, and let's not forget that Jalen came in and they just lit up. I mean, just lit up, okay? Lit it up. And they scored very quickly. I think it was, 2 touchdowns in a minute and 63 seconds or something ridiculous like that. So I'm excited to see Jalen. And I think once he gets in that position, I think he's going to stay there. We have a good set of young guns coming into play here. We've got Patrick Mahomes, of course. We've got Lamar Jackson, Tua Tagovailoa. We've got Jalen Hurtz.